There is so much electricity in the air here tonight in Montreal. This is always going to be a big match for both Shawn and Bret, but squaring off in Montreal only adds to the importance of tonight. This isn't just a huge match for both these men. This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever seen in WWE.
Yeah, the title almost feels secondary tonight, which is crazy to even say out loud. This feud has been boiling for years, and it
from the heavens!
Sent straight into the barricade.
This Canadian-biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game. And down with the belly to belly.
Ooh, and fights back. He gets back into the ring.
Shot to the midsection connects.
Going blow for blow, each one getting stiffer.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Blow after blow, test of endurance at this point.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Kick to the gut.
Oh, wait, right. Just from a style standpoint, Bret and Shawn are totally opposite. Bret's slow, methodical, with a technical approach, versus Shawn's fast, explosive offense.
We also know that neither of them is above doing whatever it takes to get the advantage. We could go back and forth about which style is better, but it all boils down to simply who wants it more.
A pinpoint kick to the back.
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other's guts.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
Textbook scoop slam.
Michaels putting it all on the line.
From the top.
He fails to connect.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
And both athletes showing they have each other's number.
And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered. To the sky!
All the way to the outside!
That had to have hurt just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed with a high-risk move like that.
Oh.
Hitman never saw that coming.
These two have learned each other so well.
No.
And he retaliates.
Michaels telling his opponent to bring it.
He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a countout. Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. Placing him in the corner. Impressive reversal from Michaels.
Another reversal, eye for an eye here. I think that throw moved the entire ring. Chop.
Here it comes.
Oh.
Sit down, pile driver.
Are we about to see a title
Into the cover. Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
And Michaels is so used to ending matches like this. Tonight is not going to be an easy one for HBK. Gets slammed down. He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. We'll give her something big here.
Stalking from above.
From the top. Diving double axe handle.
Back up top. Heat from the top. Elbow drop.
Oh.
Bullseye.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up. Michaels with that sweet chin music. It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
Near fall.
We almost just had a new champion. Less than a second away.
And guys, Michaels is stunned. HBK thought this one was over, but the match will continue.
Gets driven into the corner.
Oh, kicks right to the midsection. Opponent dropped in the corner.
Mudhole stomping. This match has gone above and beyond anything anyone expected tonight.
Neither Shawn nor Brett look like they're going to relent to the other. This has been more about punishing each other than winning the title.
Scouted it and fired back with a punch straight to the face.
Maybe looking for a powerbomb here.
But right hands create separation and an escape. Foot to the gut.
Brett gets out of the way in time.
Quick takedown.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
And now he's headed out of the ring.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Fends it off. Good counter. Back suplex.
Kick directly to the back.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Stalking from above. Oh, cutting it off with a stiff gut punch.
And crashing to the floor goes Shawn. Taking this match to the outside. Oh, colliding with a barricade.
Oh, HB shizzle, not above some mind games, it appears. Now's the time to beat the count.
No.
We almost just saw a count out there, but the match continues. The wherewithal to counter HBK. Sent flying out of the ring here. Up high, through the air, and connects.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing. 1, 2. A quick reversal into the arm drag.
And now thrown back into the ring.
its way. Spiked. Sit out. Pile driver. We might see a new champion crown. The cover. HBK is the new WWE champion.
Oh, God.
Here's your winner, and the new This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Bret and Shawn are just so diametrically opposite. I don't think there's any way they could ever coexist peacefully.
It's really a matter of pride versus arrogance, and each of them are guilty of both. You can literally feel how much tension there is in the air here in Montreal.
It's been rumored that if he loses here tonight, this might be Bret's last match in the WWE. That just adds to how much is on the line here. Impressive vertical suplex.
Damn it. Come on.
And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like that kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit.
Good reflexes from him there.
Oh, what a club.
Bang! Drop kick. Hard as being stifled in this one.
Bret is struggling to match HBK's cardiovascular conditioning here.
Going to be woozy after that impact. This Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game. I can't think of two men who are more equally matched than Shawn and Bret. This has been an absolutely incredible year for both of them, possibly the pinnacle of both of their careers. Crack your knuckles, we've got a Donnybrook here. Reversals, reversals, and more reversals.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Hard punch.
HBK looking to attack from
the top.
HBK from the top with the elbow.
HBK has to be thinking about ending Bret's night after that move.
Music! Are you kidding?
Championship on the line. This could be it. Champions never give up easily. Case in point right there.
And you have to wonder what else Michaels needs to do here tonight to secure a win.
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other's guts. Taking this to the floor.
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex. Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Oh, that's to be expected the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
I can only put it this way. The words Bret and Shawn use for each other are not suitable for children to hear.
To be honest, they're not suitable at a bar either, Wade.
Oh, no, not at all. You'll have quite the ruckus at the pub using the names Bret and Shawn have called each other.
And slides back into the ring.
Michaels goes flying to the outside.
Blast off! Good Lord, taking flight.
Betting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize.
2.
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex. Hitman is performing with such precision right now.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution. 6.
We can see a count out here.
Stop it.
And now he gets back into the ring.
And a quick schoolboy out of nowhere.
The champ goes for the cover. And he fights it off.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
What a crossbody.
And if Bret Hart isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the legs, Wade, he won't go anywhere else.
You're right, because all that's in the back of his mind is the sharpshooter. It's that precise breakdown of his target that has made the Hitman who he is. This is how Bret wanted it. A public assault of Michaels in front of the Canadian people.
Drop kick hits hard, lands harder. Take off. You gotta be kidding me.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline. Well, with their opponent down, now looking to ensure it stays that way.
Well-placed knees to the hamstring.
There you go. And doesn't, so it doesn't have to be outside.
And something Bret has to know is all the attributes Shawn possesses, Michaels might have more cardiovascular conditioning here. Michaels is insanely resilient. Remember what Michaels did, Corey, in St. Louis just a month ago against The Undertaker in Hell in a Cell. He used every attribute to survive that encounter.
I've never seen a match more unholy than that Hell in a Cell match. HBK might not be surrounded by steel tonight, but I think the test in front of him is even greater. Michaels is going to need everything in him to survive at the Survivor Series.
The wherewithal to counter HBK. This personal rivalry goes so far back. You can see the seeds of it when they were both tag team competitors, part of the Hart Foundation and the Rockers. Each man... and becoming breakout stars and leaders of a new generation in WWE. Up until that point, it was professional. But recent years, the way of carrying the industry have changed these men.
The turning point was WrestleMania, Cole, when Bret was screwed out of the title in that Iron Man match. If the score is tied at the buzzer, it is a draw, and the title should have remained with Bret.
Well, it certainly felt like...
Keep going standing out. Put them in anymore. Don't pick up.
We're all learning the rules as it happened that night, but tonight the rules are very clear in this match, so I highly doubt we'll see any kind of screwy finish tonight.
And he gets set back into the ring.
And here it comes, submission being applied. Shawn needs to wrangle.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
And retaliates with a counter.
He's in his grasp.
Ooh, slam.
Michaels with some big-time offense could have the champion on the back foot.
Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
thinking right there. Landing the crossbody.
And with more punishment landing on the body, he must... Figure 4. Great lock. The leg is only getting cinched in deeper, struggling to force a break.
This is the time to scratch.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
No, no, no.
Oh, and an inadvertent shot pierces our official.
High impact crossbody. And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get a word from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but I was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this.
Grabbing.
Capacity crowd. Such an anxious feeling inside this arena.
Side Russian leg sweep. Shawn Michaels is running to...
What's he done now?
Trouble.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here. Hitman with an opening.
Big impact on the suplex.
Michaels turns that around.
Driver on its way.
Spiked. Sit out. Pile driver.
The challenger is not holding back.
Title in the balance with the pin.
Goes for the pin. And the champ gets free at 1.
You expect these...
Wait. No. What?
To last much longer at this stage in the match. This match has gone above and beyond anything anyone expected tonight.
Neither Shawn nor Bret look like they're going to relent to the other. This has been more about punishing each other than winning the title.
He answers right back. Massive atomic drop. Thinking of going high risk here.
Wants to finish this.
And Bret up the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
Well, took down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally took down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the eyes of the Hitman. Shawn taking advantage of the referee's state at the moment. But what is HBK thinking now? Oh,
And now looking for a sharpshooter. Bret Hart's own move. Shawn Michaels trying to turn him on his belly.
And the referee dropped once again as Bret kicked Michaels away.
And another ref's in.
What is going on here?
I guess we're not going to get a screw job tonight, Wade.
Wiped out with the crossbody. Oof! Figure 4. Leg lock. And this hold is getting tighter and tighter. He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Okay, well.
Uh-oh. Oh, shoulder first. I think the ring just shifted. Running knee.
This could be it. Brett could retain the title here. Double leg takedown. Oh, we've seen this time and again from the Hitman.
Ties the ropes to force a break.
A prime example of why you need to know where you are at all times.
How much more abuse can they take? Shawn and Brett are each looking to take their pound of flesh from each other.
Oh.
Everything he can do to create space here. Oh, pin, title on the line.
Champ's in trouble.
And a strong kick out at 1.
Incredible to think, after everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stalemate.
And he gets the better of HBK. Oh, what a quick answer. Retaliation from the Hitman. Discus clothesline.
So much momentum.
The momentum is squarely on Hitman's side now.
Bret Hart looking to finish this once and for all. Sharpshooter locked in.
He's in a bad position now.
Resisting as much as he can, but for how much longer?
Brett retains the title.
Here is your winner and still WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
You can feel the uncertainty in the air already.
Yeah, who knows what Brett is going to do now?
A lot of questions still unanswered here.
What's this? Oh, no. What happened?
CM Punk is here, and he is ready to return to the Extreme.
Falls count anywhere in the ECW arena against Cactus Jack. I have a feeling that Extreme will only be scratching the surface during this match.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 208
tonight? Because the ECW that CM Punk was a part of and the ECW that Cactus Jack was a part of are two completely different breeds.
Very true, but Punk has always embodied the heart and soul of ECW, no matter what era. And we know he's got a big enough chip on his shoulder to want to prove that at any cost tonight.
What we should really worry about is what Cactus Jack plans to do to Punk's heart and soul tonight. Because if Cactus has his way, it won't be pretty. And it won't be for the faint of heart.
CM Punk ready to go to battle. Ready to stand toe-to-toe with ECW's infamous Cactus Jack.
A disturbed, violent man with his sights set on CM Punk.
From Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack!
Whether it's in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Tokyo, Japan, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Cactus Jack is revered as the most sacred of all hardcore icons around the world. And with the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation tonight, he might just drag CM Punk all the way around the globe during this match. Two men who have no problem making a show of force to get their message across.
And there is no better stipulation in no better venue to make such a show of force than a Falls Count Anywhere match in the ECW arena.
Falls Count Anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing.
Oh, what's that?
All over a bloody foe.
Don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack
Oh, wait.
may be violence personified, but CM Punk didn't become the best in the world by shying away from getting his hands dirty when the situation calls for it. And in Falls Count Anywhere, you best believe the situation definitely calls for it. Dropping the knee.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Has him in the corner, looking to the next move.
Strong jab from Punk. And he goes crashing to the outside. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. Oh, that hurt.
Jack just got out of there.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Delivered into the barricade. This can only be bad for him.
Oh, no.
DDT!
Big kick.
And Cactus Jack is just so unpredictable. When you're in the ring with him, you never quite know what he's going to throw at you.
Well, I'd usually counter that you can't let Cactus get the chance to unleash his particular brand of insanity on you, but that's not a realistic possibility here. Punk just needs to do what he can to keep on Cactus and be even more unpredictable, if he can. Relentless violence is Cactus Jack's stock and trade, but it needs to be CM Punk's as well here.
Counter. Saw it coming. Even though Cactus Jack and CM Punk have never faced off in the ring, Punk has had confrontations with Mick Foley in the past. In 2012, Punk brutally attacked Mick backstage. Cover. Is it enough? And he doesn't let the pin last long at all.
He is far from being put away here, that's for certain.
Boom! Good defense from him.
What's Jack in for? Spiked him. And a human being can only be spiked like that so many times before they're...
Wait.
ultimately down for the count. Russian leg sweep. As these two extreme legends brawl, I just have to sit here and appreciate the atmosphere that we are seeing Falls Count Anywhere in one of the most famous arenas in wrestling history.
Indeed, the ECW arena has been where many extreme icons have been created. And in these hallowed halls, two legends are currently doing battle.
Let me correct you there, Michael Cole. I would definitely classify CM Punk as an extreme legend and an icon, but in this arena, Cactus Jack is something more than those things. He's damn near a deity in this building.
And I believe I'm starting to see some pain register.
Wait.
On the face of Cactus Jack.
Stopped with a stiff back elbow.
A Falls Count Anywhere match certainly lends itself to extreme activity. There are no rules that govern how you score said pinfall or submission. We both know Punk and Jack are certainly able to get extreme.
Both men have strong ties to the...
He might put him away here.
Breaks his own pin for reasons unknown to us. Oh.
Clawing the eyes. Fans have long awaited this showdown as Punk and Jack's paths have never quite crossed.
Indeed, Corey. Around the time Cactus Jack was winding down his full-time career, CM Punk's career was just beginning. While Cactus did have a brief in-ring return as Mick Foley in 2006, it ended a few months before CM Punk's debut.
And in both of those cases, Father Time had a hand in determining who...
That puts an end to that, thank goodness.
Getting back into the ring now. Going outside. What's he got planned here? Has to find a way out of this. And shoulders down is going to do it. And he manages to kick out at one.
And still managing to kick out at only one.
That holds back Cactus Jack's attack. Oh, clothesline. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent, and a double underhook backbreaker.
Punk taking a look under the ring apron now.
Opting for the kendo stick. He's not worried about getting too fancy here. Impressive awareness from him.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Jack telling his opponent to bring it.
Look at that.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Kendo stick impact.
Man, that is going to leave some serious welts.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now. Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some. Calf kick on the money. Oh, man, look at Cactus Jack's face. Turning into a mangled mess.
Oh, what a response. Cactus Jack's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Good chance for Cactus to gain his wits about him.
And it's back into the ring for Jack here.
And he chooses to leave the ring.
Got him in his clutches.
STO. Punishing the knee with that one.
CM Punk having a bit of trouble, not finding as much support in this ECW crowd as he had hoped. Ah, shin breaker. And here he is, heading back into the ring. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Hoisted up.
Ah.
Big power slam.
Looking to put this one away.
Two counts.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going. Situational awareness with a knee to the abdomen.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
Oh. God damn it.
Connected hard with the calf
There's
kick.
no Max Stain. What is no Max Stain?
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
Jack is Jack. CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Makes the cover. Oh my God, did you see that? He got it. One.
Simply unreal. Potentially inhuman. Kicking out at one. How? How on earth?
That was the home run shot that got robbed at the fence.
Who throws a kendo stick? Crazy.
Boom! Backdrop suplex. What a high angle right across the shoulders.
Kendo stick right to the head.
High voltage cords, ledges, pyro, exposed metal. So much could go wrong scrapping up there on the stage.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
A plethora of ways to get imaginative up there, none of which are sanctioned by the WWE.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face.
And it looks like Cactus is outlasting Punk at this point. The best in the world needs to perform better at this point.
No. No, man.
Punk never saw that coming.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
What's Punk got forthcoming? Uh-oh.
Read that and answered with a backdrop.
Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no.
Chop block.
That's not right.
Blow to the breadbasket. I'm really not sure why they've taken the fight to the stage here.
Yeah, I don't think anything good can come from this.
Stop it.
Fights out of it with the elbow to the gut.
There we go.
Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out.
Jack caught by the counter. Counters to gain the advantage.
Brutalizing his opponent with a mandible claw.
Hit on CM Punk. And a kick out at only one.
Sadistic Glee taking over Cactus Jack right about now. Punk doesn't seem to know what's coming. Able to parry that one.
What a hit from Jack.
Neater on the rocks. Rear chin lock, and now just rapid fire punches.
No.
Quick evasion from him there.
Stops the kick. Manages to reverse it. Lifted and completely helpless here. Fights out of trouble with a barrage of strikes.
Oof. Take down into a small package, tightly hooked.
Why on earth would he give up the pin?
He's got bad intentions.
Insignificant.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda vice grip.
Geez, he's trying to hold on, but I'm not sure how much more of this he can take.
Yeah, something's got to give here. But the way this is going right now, it might just be...
That's it. That's a tap.
Oh, wait. I know. Ah. Nine attacks on the top wall. What? Go again then. No shit.